So I recently met this guy at a Jewish deli in Beverly Hills. We were talking for a couple of minutes, we exchanged numbers, and he texted me a few hours later asking what I was doing tonight. And I said, oh, I'm just gonna go and cook dinner. And he asked me, how about dinner with me instead? So I said, okay. And he picks me up, he takes me to this nice rooftop restaurant in Hollywood. When we get there, all he can talk about is himself, how awesome his job is, and he says to me, how amazing it is that you are out with a guy like me and never giving me room to talk. And the time he comes to drop me off, no kiss goodbye, no hug, not even walking me to the door. He just lets me out of the car, says goodbye and good night, and then texts me a few days later, asking me for a drink. Should I trust or trash?
Fellas?
It sounds like a...
Wait, hold up. Oh my God.
What?
I've got reasons.
Okay, I want to hear. Well, I gotta hear this.
No, honestly, I think
Please,
the guy.
Corey,
I think
explain yourself.
No, the guys out there, believe it or not, they get nervous. I think they get nervous and they try to sell themselves. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're trying to sell himself to you and like win the second date. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know this guy.
Wait.
I don't know.
Corey, have you ever
Guys-
heard the term oversell?
Here's what I think. I think the biggest problem people have is honesty because they're scared. I would ask them, well, why do you keep talking about yourself? Do you actually really like me? Like, what's your deal?
It sounds to me like he talked his way out of the panties.
Yeah.
What do you guys? He killed himself. You know what I mean? You can put your own foot in your mouth. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying you need to trash that. There's too many fish in the sea. Find somebody that's not like that.
I agree. I agree with that. But yeah, I think the guys don't really know how to communicate real well sometimes. They just don't know.
Sydney, I have another perspective for you, though. Did you know that whoever spends more time talking about themselves on a date, the other person ends up liking that person more? So sometimes we think we're doing a good job on a date by asking all the questions and letting them talk. Guess what? That just makes them like themselves more. So I believe that Corey has a point, that maybe this was a strategy. Yes, the execution was poor.
Yes.
But who cares? It's a drink date. If you're still talking about it, you're still thinking about this guy, go on this drink date, talk about yourself, do what Tarek said, ask him why he talked about himself so much, and get to the bottom of it.
No, Sydney, no.
Yes.
Brutal honesty.
Absolutely.
No.
Move on.
But Sydney,
Call
you
him
came
out.
on this show, and this show took more than an hour of your time. So go out with him for a coffee date for a second hour, and then just really be
We
sure.
didn't take more.
Did you
We
like
didn't
him or
take an
no?
hour.
Were you
talking
attracted
about
to
how
it?
great We are, Judy.
I
We
found
took
him
time to help
attractive.
her.
There was just barely any chemistry there.
Oh, no second date. No second date. No.
Yeah. I don't think you waste your time. I think you should trash. Yep. All right. See, now we're all in agreement here. I love it. Thank you, Sydney. You should trash it and keep it moving, okay? Yes, you're welcome, darling. Trash that. No way.